There we are. How is everybody doing? I hope you guys can hear that. That's crazy. Samuel, how we doing, bud? PA, next gen, dude, it's bad. You guys can hear this. It's whipping in the office. Matthew, Joshua, NCMO, Hunter, how we doing? Yeah, it has. We haven't been doing a whole lot of lives. It's just been a busy about month now for us. So, Kellen 87 from North Dakota, how you doing? You're probably pretty used to this heavy, heavy snow and wind. It's been a while since we had one like this. Uh, Probably several years since we've had a storm like this. So definitely getting interesting. Marcus cruising? Not right now. I highly doubt there's many people with sets out right now. If they do, it's probably something under the ice. Jarrett, how we doing? Broadhead, how's it going, man? Yeah, we're getting by, buddy. Yeah, next gen. Yeah, we got. I don't know. Probably about. I'm gonna guess 12 to 14 inches on the ground right now. Made your first sell. How'd it go, Hunter? Were you happy with it? Jeff Hale, how we doing? Yeah, it's actually went to work this morning for a little bit, and I made it in this morning, which was an interesting ride in itself. And once I found out they're all worried about, you know, moving product and they're going to keep everybody all day, I'm like, you know what? It's not worth it. It's going to get worse all day. So I decided to leave early, take the point against me, and just leave, head home. PA, yeah, I'll bet. Myron, how's it going? Marcus, that's what we're at. That's what we're at. Joshua, yeah. I'm the same way. I need to get cleaned up, but no, it's been it's been fun. Uh, been getting some work done in the shop a little bit. We're not trapping right now, but actually getting some stuff done in the shop feels kind of nice. Been a while since I've had some downtime, I guess you could say. PA, I wish they would. I hate that place with a passion. Hey, Ellen, how we doing? You're officially on one of my top Snapchat friends now, Ellen. I think somehow you made it up on that list today. Dominion, how we doing? Oh, sounds good, Dominion. Yeah, next gen. It's gonna be brisk. I'm not sure the furs I laid out are gonna thaw out real well in there without a heat source. So, Kenneth, no, that's a situation that I'm gonna be stuck in. We've got right at about 250 locations with traps still in the ground. Should I have pulled them? Yes, but I started to pull them before the heavy snow, and through the little bit of snow that we did have already, just mud paths going everywhere. And the ground is not frozen yet, which is a huge thing. I haven't been around forever, but I do know with 16 inches of snow on the ground, that ground's not really going to freeze very quick. Even though we're going to get into the negative digits here coming up, it's not going to freeze super fast. So I left traps out optimistic that in the next 3 weeks we're going to get back in warmer weather, looking at like low 30s there, end of January. Um, I'm kind of determined to hit my goal come hell or high water. So we'll see what happens. Boxy, how we doing, buddy? Boy, I'm way behind now. Oh, Daryl, I'm sorry to hear that. Wow, that's really scary, man. In a few days, Anthony, we're at 0 tonight. I think tomorrow night's wind chill is -45, so definitely pretty chilly. Calman, how we doing, bud? Ty, if I'm quiet, you can hear the wind whipping in the windows over here. It's that wind is brutal. That wind is something else. There's gonna be a lot of wild animals and probably uh livestock gonna die this weekend, unfortunately. It's just part of it. James, it's a good one. It's yesterday on the way to work or on the way home, they're calling it the storm of the century or the decade. Sorry, not century, decade. So it's pretty rough. Hey, pops, Eric, how we doing? Yeah, next gen, it's gonna melt regardless. I'm not too worried about it. That's when a good metal detector comes into play too. So Kevin, 100% Sleepy Creek. Uh, Ben over there at Sleepy Creek, he does a phenomenal job. He's big enough that he can turn product pretty quick, but he's small enough that he's really going to care for your stuff and take good care of it. So exactly, Boxy, and that's why I'm hoping that that ground stays thawed. And that's another thing I want to do is late January, early February, since we go another month now. I'm going to head down towards Missouri, I think, and do some cat and coyote trapping. It's been a long time since I set a few footholds, and I got a good buddy down there that he can get me on about 5,000 acres, and we're gonna see what we can do. Honestly, Anthony, I'm probably gonna talk to him about that. If I know he's gonna go back out and hit a few, but once he slows down, I might see if I can borrow about 50 boxes from him. I wish I could. Did I take a picture of it? I think I did. Not that it shows up real well on here, but okay. If I turn the light way down, I think you can see it. There's my deck right now. It's basically almost even to the bottom of the chairs. So she's yeah. Well, actually, that was about 2 hours ago. There's 4 hours ago. That was daylight. So it's still coming. Don, how we doing? Huh? I did not know that next gen. I knew they bred later in the year, but I didn't know it was February. That's my opinion, Kevin. Take it for what's worth, but that's who pretty much everything you see in here came from Ben. Just a great, you know, he takes care of your fur and just a great person. I mean, good friend of mine too. So Eric, two beaver left to put up, and you're done. Nice, bud. Nice. I got I got a handful yet, but it feels good getting stuff out of the freezer. I'm gonna move one of my markets here in the next 3 weeks, give or take 2 weeks, and I'll be able to turn that walk-in freezer off, which is gonna be good. No, that deck can stay like that. Yeah, that's smart, Ellen. I'm glad they did because yeah, it's pretty brutal. Hot and stuff. It was going to work this morning was pretty interesting. Um, I mean, literally the well, actually, we live on a dead end road here, so the drifts for me getting off of our dead end road, I had to stop at the highway and clean off my headlights because I was hitting some massive drifts. I thought I'm never coming back. I'm never gonna make it back. But I left work early and we got back in here. But man, it's pretty rough. We're gonna be stuck for a couple days, so I'm sure the wife will be pretty annoyed with me. Maybe she'll force me to go out to the garage to work on things. That'd be all right. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Corey. CMO, I love that term. That's good. Yeah, right, Anthony. Hey, Steve, how we doing? PA. So we kind of got We got hit Tuesday with about 8 inches. I think this one dropped 9 on us, give or take, but this one's a dry snow, really light, fluffy, and we're at 40-mile-an-hour winds, or about 30, 35 with a 40 gust. So, yeah, I figured it was up there, Pops. That's a lot of snow. Oh, no, Eric, what'd you do? Yeah, exactly, hunting stuff. You got to be really careful with that. Um, it can shut your fans off too. I mean, it can just plug them up and stop them cold. But something that's kind of cool I want to share. My wife finished her third bear. Can you guys guess what it is? I'm not gonna show it yet. I'm not gonna show it yet. Yeah, Ty, you're probably getting what we got already. It's pretty rough. The wind is what makes this bad. I mean, it's gonna be ugly, ugly, but we're not done for the year yet. We're gonna get back out there. So next gen, you still flushing, or are you done for the night? Right, PA. Yeah. That's what, like, even though we're not going to get crazy warm, you get some good sunny days and temps up to the, mid 20s, or even hit that 30-degree mark. You're going to lose some snow. You're definitely going to lose some snow. You just need that sun to come out. Hopefully, we lose a lot of this before the end of January when I get back after it. After it. Done for the night? Good, good. Oh, yeah, Anthony. Hey, Scab, how we doing, buddy? Yeah, Corey, that's what I was told on the radio. I think it was yesterday coming home. They said it was the storm of the decade. So, but see, that was the last decade. We're in the 20s now, bro. Come on, right? NCMO, I get it. Yeah, I bet next gen. I bet, buddy. I've got probably 50 coon put up, but almost all the beaver that I got, plus what I bought this year and stuff I had left over from last year. So, yeah, just it wasn't near as bad coming home as I thought it would be. Definitely rough, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. Definitely plenty of it though. Yeah, Jeff, that's the thing too. It's just that wet, heavy snow. We had more people call in to work on Tuesday with that wet, heavy stuff than we did today. Flooded rain followed by 10 degrees. You only have 10 degrees? Wow. You guys probably don't much ice down there, Dan, so that'll be interesting. No, PA, he's pretty quick at it, man. He's on top of it. Nice and slow. This is probably the first time, Patrick, where I might be slightly jealous of where you're from. Chris, how we doing? Yeah, Justin, I'm got a good feeling I'm not going into work tomorrow. Real good feeling. Matter of fact, the batteries get pretty rough on my truck, so I'm guessing she's not going to start anyway. Yeah, PA, he does it himself. Empty pockets. How we doing? NCMO, did we get ice last night? No, no, ours is all snow. 100% snow. We're 20 degrees. Patrick, I bet you would, bud. Hello, Todd. How you doing? hunting and stuff. Our Sunday morning, I think, is -18, but that does include the wind chill, which is still this wind's gonna howl for like 3 days. So new water, nice, Gab, nice. Trapping Bros, how we doing, guys? Oh, you brought the old man in here. What are you doing, Chris? We got 8 inches the first on Tuesday, and then last night into the day it's like another 9 or something like that. So it's enough. It's enough. I actually started thawing out about 35 skunks to skin and flesh on Monday, Tuesday. So we'll see how quickly that goes. Yeah, next gen. How'd the old man feel about that? See, we never got the ice, but that wet snow just got packed down on all the roads, which basically made it ice. It was pretty rough. But Mother Nature just came in here like I don't know. It's just we've had the most mild winter, and then it's just like two punch KO. Only got yelled at 3 times. Yeah, wait till you're married, then it's 10 times a day, and 6 of them you don't even know what for. Mister Somebody, how we doing? Or more. You know what I'm talking about, Eric. But no, we're 12 shy of what I want. So I need 13 more or 30 more to hit 1100. So we're gonna get there. I'd like to think mine does too, but that don't mean it don't happen. Ruger, snow. That's what's up. Huh, interesting, Patrick. Never heard of that. Bearded, how we doing, buddy? Getting there, man. Getting there. It's we got enough. Wow, Scab, that's way different than us then. Gavin, how you doing? Cable guy, what's up? How you guys saying that because they're sitting next to you? Ellen, if you don't yell at Ruger, I'm going to for you. 578, how we doing, man? Yeah, Justin, that's kind of what it looks like. Is we got about a week of miserable, but I think the week after that, like I said, we're going to be back into the mid 20s to low 30s if the extended forecast is accurate, which I don't trust it at all, but is what it is. Yeah, I missed somebody. It's where I backed my truck into the drive when I came home at noon today. I went out there to grab something out of my truck, and yeah, it's there's another 3 foot drift right in front of it already. So, hey, trapping bros, been working, guys. It's been a long month. Wow, you're gonna get snow down there, bearded. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't blame you. Next gen, you've blown your goal way out of the water. You did a lot of homework on it, and pretty impressive, bud. Wyatt, how you doing? Oh, Hunter, I haven't even had a trap set for 3 weeks. Between work and some family stuff, it's been rough. Hey, thanks, Wyatt. Yeah, Chris, I want to do that too. February 28th, Todd. So we got another month and a half. That would be all right, Scab. I'd be okay with that here. Not for you guys. 2,300, Justin, I think. Yeah, Eric, and that's why I'm just gonna work in the shop, get some fur finished up. There she is. Why are you bringing all the animals?
I didn't intend to. They all just came.
Well,
are you coming?
Invite them.
You can leave. No. It's just +1. Don't be grumpy about it.
Yeah, but she's the annoying one.
Who's this?
I don't know. Throw it wherever. I haven't showed them that yet, so. Okay. I was gonna let you do the honors.
No, don't make me do it.
Why?
I don't know.
Ruger, I think he is. It is chilly in here.
Oh my gosh. Do you have a window open?
No, but it faces the northwest. So.
Oh, hold on. I can put blanket. I should have brought my winter coat. Sorry, just kind of coughed on you. Let's put my blanket on.
It's fine.
No.
Trapping Bros, you got an otter? I guess I didn't see that video. -7 in Idaho. We're right at about 1.5 feet Wyatt right now. Yeah, Patrick, she made her 3rd bear, so I haven't shown him yet.
You can.
No, it's you did it, not me.
I'm holding my mask on you. Bear.
You can hold it, not me.
Why?
No, yeah, she made her 3rd bear, so it's pretty cool.
Hi, hunting and stuff. That's Skunk Bear. This one, I know your buddy Curtis said he wanted this one. It's not perfect. There were some flaws in the fur. I'm going to be a hard critic on these two. I warned you.
Too much.
If there's something not good about it, I'm going to struggle with selling. But this one, it had some bald patches on the arms and stuff. And so we won't get rid of this one. I just
super small that you can't even see, but she knows it.
I can see it, so just.
This actually is coyote nose and feet.
It's the belly of a coyote, the nose and the feet.
Yep. So everything else is skunk. Mm-hmm. And we actually did pretty good getting the patterns fair.
I drew the patterns out.
I know. No, that's what I'm saying though, because skunks are so unique. It's not because everything like these are 2 skunks, these are 2 skunks. Front and back are 2 skunks or pieces of skunks. So trying to get them to match each side symmetrical is kind of tough.
It was interesting.
Not quite yet, 5, 7, 8. She will eventually, I think, if she keeps going with it.
Yeah, I would like to make some more. The big thing is just figuring out how much time it's actually going to take to make them and what's fair to ask for them, I guess.
Yeah. Ruger, thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, no, Trapping Bros. I know that feeling, though, guys. I've had that happen to me, too.
Actually, just this season, you were saying there was one day you were really sad. You lost a bunch of your recordings.
Yep. That was the start of my work line or something like right before the work line.
You were really sad.
Yeah. All right, North Idaho. You take care, buddy. Stay warm.
Your dad once when he says.
Daryl, thanks. Well, she says thanks, not me, because she did it. She did this. I'm the one that runs the knife, so she doesn't hurt herself.
I used it once and cut my finger.
But we got the other 2 she's made in here too. So we got this one is coyote with raccoon feet and nose.
And ears.
That was the first one we made. Yep. And then the second one she made is raccoon with beaver feet and nose. So kind of cool. We're gonna have a whole collection of these things. We're gonna fill a spare room,
No.
and then we're gonna sell them.
I'm gonna need a clone. I can't. I like doing them. If between working my full-time job and then us doing them in the nights, we could get one done a week. On the weekends, if I have all the cut out, I could get it done in a day. So, well, it depends on how needy our kids are.
Yeah. I get it, NCMO. Hope everything's going okay, bud. Dan wants a skunk bear too.
Aw.
Thanks, Daryl. She's put a lot of time in. The first one was probably, what, 6 hours?
I'm
You had
not
a
sure
lot.
because there was so much starting and stopping.
Yeah.
It's really hard to say. But I was so nervous with the first one. But it's so fascinating to me. Like, I know you talk about um different fur and stuff, but sewing it is, I kind of see what you talk about. Like some of the skin is so thick compared the different types of animals, the skin thickness is so different. It's just really interesting. But I brought them to work and shared them with some coworkers, and I knew some would like them, and then I knew some would maybe be a little offended by the fur. And one of the ones I thought would be offended by the fur, I didn't even show it to her. I just took it out of the bag, and a few of the other ladies were passing them around that I knew would appreciate them. And the one I thought would be offended by it asked if she could hug it. I was afraid to tell. She's like, "Did you make this?" And I said, "Yeah." And she was asking about where I got the material, and I did tell her after she hugged it. But she actually handled it a lot better than I thought. Oh, Boxy, that's so sad.
I appreciate it, Bearded. Yeah, she's eventually gonna sell them just later on once we figure out a time, what they're worth, because we're down to, if you sat down and did one now, you're probably what, 3 hours?
Oh no, honey, it would take more than that to sew it all. And plus, depending on how thick they are, the hand sewing takes forever.
Yeah.
So it's more than that by a lot. I can get it done in a day. From cutting to sewing, I could probably do it one day. So get some punch cutters made, then I don't need you. Scab says. Oh, thank you, Trucking Bros.
Hey, off the hook. How we doing, bud?
More like your husband being needy.
That's only you, Ruger. I could see that. All right, Calvin, you take care, bud. No, she's been having fun with them, though.
Yeah, I have. Can you pull that?
What, you got a splitter?
No, it's just from the sewing. Thank you. It keeps getting sticked and stuff.
Oh.
Thank you.
Our daughter actually got sick tonight. I can handle a lot of stuff, but that one I could not handle.
Yeah. She wasn't feeling good. She said her tummy hurt.
Yeah.
So I just can't believe you had to throw up in the sink, though.
She was right there, and she just leaned over. And I'm like, "What are you doing? Throwing up?" Like, okay, so we're throwing up in the sink.
What kills me is the amount of stuff you can handle and the way your garage smells. Somehow you can't handle vomit.
The smell of stomach bio just.
It's so funny.
Mm. Yes, Cab, I like that.
Yeah, that's a good response.
Oh, cool, Bearded. That's awesome, man.
Justin, I would try. As long as you don't hold it against me if I mess up, because I've only made 3.
She's her own worst critic. I promise you that. These are turned out awesome, and she knows the flaws of everyone, and it bothers her.
Well, 2 of them have some kind of bare spots, and then my hand sewing could use some work. But the more I do it, the better it will be. So it'll be okay.
That's something we're looking into. Well, I keep saying we, but this is all her. But that's something, if she does end up making these bears, it's, people bringing in their own furs or sending them to us would be a lot cheaper because this was this 6 skunks?
Not a full 6, 5 1/4.
Yeah, this is over 5 skunks.
I think let's see what's out. But that was partially because the skunks, some of them weren't.
Yeah.
They had some problems.
We had 5 skunks. This is 2 coyotes. And about 3/4 of a raccoon. And then this other one is 3 full raccoons and just this portion of a beaver. So it takes
not beaver.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, beaver. I'm sorry.
So 3 full raccoons, and that's something if like what we did alone, just getting the tan, you got
$50.
Look, I mean, if that's mine was a little better because I had the big bulk discount from Sleepy Creek. But if you just have it a handful, I mean, you're looking at $60 just in fur. So suckers ain't cheap.
Yeah.
578. As soon as a skunk gets harvested, within an hour, there's no smell at all. Ask her. There's no smell ever.
So the fur, I can hug it. Hand it to me. I can hug it, and I think it's on the leather, not the fur.
If you squeeze it, a little bit of essence comes out.
No, like it does not smell like skunk. It smells like tan. But when I was hand sewing it, and then I rubbed my face, I could smell the skunk on my hand from the leather. But the fur doesn't smell. I hate the smell of skunk. If everybody knows that already, but yeah, it does not.
No?
What are you doing to my bear?
What kind of needles are you hand sewing?
The needle that I have isn't. I need better ones. They're just quilting needles, and they bend so quick. And I had a thimble, and our cat ran off with it, so every finger has puncture wounds on it right now from that. I've been using a needle nose pliers to pull it through, and then the whole needle bends. So I need to get some better ones. But when I use the sewing machine, I use a denim needle, which holds up a lot better.
Yeah,
so
your brother's machine's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Had a couple small issues, but
yeah. I mean, it's an old sewing machine, but she's good.
That would take literally probably 200 weasels, Chris.
Part of the problem is all the fur has to go the same way too.
Yes, all the fur has to lay the same way. So when we're stenciling this out,
we fight a lot about it because I'll have it all laid out and he tries to change something. It's like, no, it has to go the right way.
So we cut them down the belly and open them up. And then if you have a leg here, it has to lay here and here to match. You can't flip one around, find a bare spot. Everything's got to flow the exact same way.
With the fur.
Yep.
So.
I know. She gets mad at me.
Peroxide and baking soda to get rid of the smell. I usually use peppermint oil, but I took a shower last night and you were doing something with skunks. And I literally walked out of the shower and he was in the living room and I was upstairs and I could smell it immediately.
I don't know how she does this. I don't understand.
I swear it's like my spidey senses. I know when you've caught one and my soul dies. It's like, no.
I don't understand it. Mm-hmm. So literally last night, all I did, I opened my freezer. I took 30 skunks out, grabbed them with my hand, put them on the floor, shut it, went into the garage, completely undressed in the garage, got fresh clothes upstairs, and as soon as I hear that door open, skunk! I'm like, just because I told you is the only reason you know.
I knew. I could smell it right away.
Glover's needles. Is that the rounded ones?
Glover's?
Glovers.
Huh. I'll have to look that up because I definitely need better sewing needles for sure.
She's learning. She's definitely getting there.
Taxidermy needle.
Hey, so it didn't come from me.
When you were squeezing
it. They do, Ruger. Yeah, the skunks are in my freezer, so.
Oh, yeah, that sounds fair. It'll take a few of them, but
yeah, it's probably.
I'll try.
I'll bet it is 6 of them, give or take. So.
Yeah.
Evie, how we doing? Long time no see. Right, Jeff. Yeah. That's what I used when I was into taxidermy when I was in high school. Vet, how we doing? Good to see you, bud. Thank you.
Boxy, I've heard of that mix for our Dixie dog has gotten into skunk or something before.
It was a complete random one, not during season. I don't know where it happened.
Yeah. But I've tried that with Dixie before. I've heard the big thing is not to get the dog wet though, to mix that and put them on
Dry.
because the wet is what seals the scent in.
Well, I do know water makes that scent come out a lot thicker.
Evie says that she's been busy with the farm.
Well, being busy's good.
You have 11 here. Well, that should be enough for a skunk or for a skunk bear. So. Ooh, Scab. I'll go check out. I love Hobby Lobby. I just bought some leather sewing machine needles off Amazon. I bought like 60 of them for $9, so I should be good for a while. Rainy and cold. We have so much snow. I don't know. We'll have to ask what Justin would guess what we have for snow, but our daughter could disappear in it. So I worked from home today and Justin went to work, but nobody feels like plowing our driveway. So we're stuck. How much snow would you guess we have right now?
About 1.5 feet.
Evie says rainy and cold where she's at.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure how many are in those bags, Justin, but there's quite a few.
Patrick, it's funny that you said that because one of my friends that's from Pittsburgh, she swears by that too. She had a, what was her dog? Do you remember? The giant black one, Katie's? Newfoundland.
Mm.
And it got sprayed by skunk, and that's what she used. So.
I got a decent amount of people in here. I do want to mention February 2nd at 8 p.m. Central here on this channel. We're doing a benefit for the Mertens family. A good friend of mine, Justin Mertens, his wife, Casey, she got put in the hospital on December 20th, and she just came home. She got life flighted to Iowa City with a bad infection in her abdomen, and she just came home yesterday.
Yeah.
Just came home yesterday. So big part of our trapping community here in Iowa, good family friends, and there's a bunch of people that decided to put on a little benefit auction, and I'm going to host it here on the channel February 2nd. So we're going to have trips from bow fishing. I'm going to auction off a ride along. I did decide to do that. We're going to have waterfowl hunting trips along the Missouri River. We're going to have all kinds of fishing tackle and poles and hunting, trapping gear. It's going to be a good time. So a little later, we'll do a video on that to show exactly what's being auctioned off. But I appreciate all the support to help out one of our fellow outdoorsmen and his family. So,
will they be a preview of items before February 2nd?
Yes, I will. I'm not sure when it's going to happen. As soon as I start getting pictures, which I'm going to have your help with this, because as everyone that's donating items, people donating items are shipping them from where they have them. They're not bringing them here, and I'm shipping them. So when they send me pictures, hopefully I can get her to print them off at work, and then I can do a video showing what is for auction, you're actually, kind of show what it is.
Yeah.
Or you can help me out on the other computer to make a video where I can talk with the picture in the frame and make a video that way.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's good for a good cause, and there's a lot of good stuff coming up on it. So I'm pretty excited.
Evie, did your chicken survive the possum attack?
You want to talk about chickens?
No.
You want to talk about chickens?
How many raccoons did you end up with at the end of right now?
Right now, I'm at 1,070.
At the end of the year with.
Yeah. We still got another week or month and a half. So, Hunter Craig, I saw a little bit everywhere. basically the highest bidder most of the time. So, uh, just depends. Karim, yeah, there'll be a preview. Pop's taking off. We'll see you later, Pops. Beard is taking off. Take care, man. Appreciate it. Boxy, this is going to be, I talked to Mark about it. I'm going to have Mark in the background I'm kind of doing it in a sense of how you did the one for Alice. It's going to be a lot smaller, I think, because, my buddy Justin and his family, they're not big on the YouTube presence. They don't have a channel or anything, but, I want to talk about it here to, for my outdoor YouTube community if they want to help out or win something. But we've got probably 35 pretty cool items so far from trips, and I'm going to do a ride along offer and a little bit of everything. So we've got, I don't know if I can find it. Ooh, I'm going to find this. This was cool. A metal or a laser etching. That was pretty neat. There's going to be a laser etching portrait, which if I can find it now, I hope I can. Of course, I'm terrible at this stuff. I need to start saving phone numbers.
I was literally just going to say that.
Well, here's a bobcat wood burning deal that we got coming into it. See if I can't find it though. You can entertain why.
Well, the story that he's bitter about the roosters.
Oh yeah.
So it's been really cold, obviously, and we have two silky roosters that aren't very tame, and they roost. Oh, you found it.
Found it.
Oh wow, that's pretty.
This isn't the actual one, but it's gonna be something similar to it. We're gonna basically.
But my roosters were roosty on the front porch, and they didn't even move when I came and picked them up, so I knew they were cold. And so he said, "Why don't you put them in your garage so they're not so cold?" And so I put them in a garage, so they weren't so cold.
Yeah, they ended up in mine somehow.
Yeah. Then he sent me a Snapchat, and they.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a snap. I didn't even save it.
Yeah, they were. He was working, and it was.
Yeah, all day long trying to flush fur.
You weren't alone, wasn't it?
I'd prefer to be alone.
No. Am I auctioning off one of the Furbies?
Probably not on this. She's nervous about it yet. So our daughter's taken claim to
all of them.
Probably all of them. Yeah, that's gonna be a big problem. You're gonna have 100 of these things here because
we'll see if I can get one made and if I'm okay with it. So we'll see.
Yeah, Eric, it's gonna be chilly.
Oh, baby. That makes me so sad. Ugh.
Our chickens are roosting on top of coyotes in my garage right now. After they flew up on my lure shelf and knocked about $60 worth of beaver caster bottles on the floor and shattered them.
I went out. Did you clean it up? Because I went out to look because I was worried about them cutting their feet and I couldn't find it.
Right there on that wood where the water's on, you look right there to the left about a foot and there's 2 broken bottles.
Oh, well, you should clean up so they don't hurt their feet.
Don't worry about me.
You have tennis shoes. They don't.
No, but they have enough fur on their feet that they'll be fine.
They are.
Rigger, I hate you sometimes. I don't even think you have fingers. There's just going to be one big ball of something. I appreciate it, Boxy. I really do, man. It's going to be a good thing just to help them out. The worst thing about their timing is when she got sick was they're going to hit with 2 deductibles since it was last year and this year, which is just a crappy deal. So it's well into the 5 figures. And, I thought, if people want to put on a video or an auction, I want to help out. Let's do it here where I can reach more than just, a handful of people here in Iowa. Let's see what we can do. You guys are a great community. I love having everybody in here and, let's see what we can help out. I already told Brownie that I'm gonna bid on that waterfowl hunt. I want to take him out there. That'd be fun.
I thought you talked about taking Noah too.
Yeah, if he starts shooting more, yeah, absolutely. Evie, seriously, if you have any questions with that dog proof, send me an email, Iowa Trapper 2, the number 2, and I'm happy to walk you through it if you have any issues with it. Or actually on the Iowa Trapper Association channel, there's a video explaining the dog proof trap, very, very in depth of how to set it, how to operate it. Might help you out too.
We're not gonna eat my silkies, Patrick.
We should. We should. Dan, no, I still have all of yours, but I've got all kinds of lure that was up on the shelf just from the past, and they decided to fly up as high as they could to roost, and I'm so glad they're in my garage.
You're welcome. I was just trying to be considerate of you.
Yeah, hunting stuff. It is the 2nd February.
Sorry, my feet are tired.
Yes, Kenneth, we're using polyfill. I got made fun of for buying some at Walmart the other day.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've been sewing, and our daughter is the biggest crafter I've ever met. I didn't think anyone like crafts more than me, and this kid does. And so she wanted to sew stuff, so I pulled some old fabric, and so we were sewing. And she stuffed all these little hearts we sewed with polyfill in. So I text him and I said, "Can you pick some up on your way home? Because I'm now out of polyfill doing our daughter's crafts." And my polyfill bag is like normal sized, not a huge bag. And he comes home with this bag. I've never seen a bag of polyfill that big in my entire life.
There's going to be a body pillow if you didn't want it.
It was humongous. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was so funny.
I'm gonna actually real quick go get that list of stuff that's gonna be up for auction so far.
You can tell me where it is. I could grab it so you can keep talking
if you want to.
Yeah,
it should be right there on the by your sewing machine.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Scab, for sharing that. Okay, Evie. If that's the case, you can go more with like a paste type bait. I use cat food for almost everything, but a pasty bait would work really well too. Hunter, I am new to that too. On the Iowa Trapper Association though, the Skunk Master, Todd Wabeski up in Minnesota, he did some filming for us, and that video is going to be released here pretty soon. So that'll be pretty cool. Why you only got 3 inches up there? That's crazy. Honey, that'd work. That'd help too. That'd help entice them. I don't know if it'd deter the animals as much, or the varmints, but as mice and rats, I don't know. Michael, how we doing, buddy? Kenneth's got 4 bags we can have. Hey, Lonnie, how we doing? Yeah, it's gonna be a rough few days, buddy. Rough few days. Glad to have you in here. I appreciate your comments on most of my videos, but I never don't get to see you in lives very often. So body bag, body pillow, but that works too. Lonnie, I'm scared to even ask. I haven't seen his for a couple days, so.
Any other guesses on where it would be? It's not in there.
I know it is.
It's not on my table.
I'll find it. I know I just saw it. This will be the first time ever I find something that you can't find.
If you find it, I'll be impressed. I don't see it. Oh no, I think you found it. Where was it?
Right under your table.
Oh, you said on the table.
Oh, I was off a little bit.
Trapper Jay took a dunking?
I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but.
Poor guy.
Okay, so a few of the things we have on this auction coming up. We have a bow fishing trip in Yankton, South Dakota, 3-person. Waterfowl hunt, Missouri River for up to 3 people. Bow fishing trip here in Iowa, west of the river. There's an Ace ice fishing rod, I believe. A big variety of ice fishing jigs, a channel cat fishing trip here in Iowa, which is either you can go for quantities of fish or after one big fish with Troy Hansen, which is kind of cool. Some Duke 550s. Backwater has a predator and beaver packages. There's going to be a raccoon lure package. Sleepy Creek is donating some koozies as well as a few other things he hasn't mentioned yet. A full tackle box, fully loaded with gear. I'm doing my ride along. I've got some coyotes here behind me that we're going to auction off, kind of like we did for Al's. Justin Steens is going to do some cards, kind of gift cards for his machines. A full seasoning package for like a dry rub or smoking package. Some oversized trap mink pans. We got some tumblers, some more koozies, the laser etching, for a raccoon hat, a little bit of everything. So we got a few more things I got to add to this yet, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. I feel like you better be there to bid on it. Okay, all right. Yeah, I got some of my Oklahoma coyotes here. We're gonna auction off probably a couple of them. So I do not, Wyatt. I do not. Boxy, what is up with that? Yeah, I was a regular Vanna White. He probably didn't know that. When it was my turn for Al's Outdoors auction, they threw me on the screen and I'm showing them what I got, and I'm like petting it and rubbing it on my face.
I was wondering if it was like one of those fur coat modeling situations again. So
no, not like that.
Reef Robber. I don't think
Hey, Reef.
you in a while. I actually wore your hoodie today when I was out scooping feet of snow.
That's your own fault. You need to wait until spring.
Of snow. I have to go to work at some point. Can't work from home with 2 children.
Ruger, it had to be it. It had to be why. they did pretty well on that auction. I was pretty impressed. So hopefully we can get some pretty good money flowing in for the Mertens family on this too. So Justin, what's going to happen here? We're going to share out Justin's Venmo and his PayPal in the auction. I'm working on exactly which I could get with Boxy too. Boxy and Mark and Ted figure out everything. But basically, if someone wins an item, they're going to email me at Iowa Trapper 2 their screen name, their real name, and their address. And then with everything on here, it's going to be everywhere with the Mertens Venmo and PayPal. Once he confirms that they got payment from you, then I will ship the item to you or have the donor ship it to you. So basically, you'll just pay for it with the PayPal and Venmo. That'll be on the screen all the time, which I'm going to have hopefully a few of the people in here helping me with that to share it out constantly so they can click on it, pay for it. Once Justin says, hey, Hunting and Stuff won this. If Hunting and Stuff, which I have his information, but he emails me, says, hey, I'm Hunting and Stuff, my real name, my address, boom, we're going to ship it out. So should be pretty good. I'm really excited for it. Definitely something to help him out. The Iowa Trapper Association did really well helping him out at the fur sale. I think they got like $1,500 of donated fur and money for them at the fur sale. So they got 2 young boys that are always at our convention, and Finn's a riot. It's pretty fun. So anyone wanting to jump in on that, February 2nd, 8 Central, we're going to start it. But like I said, I'm going to have a video coming out beforehand showing every item. Probably not every item because we're continuously going to get more, but every item up to date that's available, I'm going to do a video on and what's going on. Reef, she realized it wasn't a good hoodie, so she burned it.
No, I wore it today, but I got it all sweaty, so it's in the laundry now. But I love it. I like it's it was his size, so it's nice because it's a little cozier for me.
I'm cozy.
Yeah, you're cozy, babe. So I really like it.
Elena, how we doing? I get it. Carry him. Rigger, you would. Elena, not right now. The weather's kind of shut us down, so
Not much moving in this.
hunting and stuff, and that's something too. If you want to send a check again, I'm good with that, buddy. You know my address, and we can work that out.
Oh my goodness. Yes, we've seen the baby goat that Jay has. I adore it. It's so cute. Little baby goat.
Just had to go with it. Yes. Make sure when they make payments, they put what the one that was a big help. Yeah.
What they want.
Well, yeah, the item. Yep. That's true, Boxy. And that's something I'm going to reach out to you to. And like I said, I've never done this before, and there's a bunch of people wanting to do this. And I said, hey, let's put on my channel. I can reach so many more people than just, not shooting my horn, but you get a couple guys that just have a small Facebook, not channel or anything, just a local group. And it's like, hey, let's do this. Let's reach everybody we can.
Any and all questions. They may not be the right answer, but he will come up with an answer.
I will come up with an answer. This year, Ruger, you're already planning on it? That's awesome. Oh, Reef, that's the best gag gift you've ever given. You should have seen that gag gift I sent to Ben at Sleepy Creek Tannery.
That was hilarious.
I sent him a bobber, one shoe, and half a ham sandwich.
And his sunglasses.
And his sunglasses, which was why I actually sent them to him. So... Maximus, make the goat a teddy bear.
No!
That is awesome.
No, that is not awesome.
A mini one.
It's so cute. No.
Oh, shoot. MTF asphalt seal coating from Mahaska County.
Oh, you have mini Nigerian goats. Oh my gosh. Yes. So cute.
Hey, Max. Jackson, how we doing? Oh, we live probably 2 hours away. He's a real good friend of mine. We actually, during trapping season, we won't talk as much, but you get us outside of season. Yeah, we talk on the phone probably once a day.
But he won't answer my phone calls. So.
I answer every one of your phone calls.
No, you don't.
When don't I?
You don't.
When I'm at work?
You. No, sometimes when I'm driving home from late things, you don't answer.
Then I don't see it.
Mm.
You make me so mad. Make a bear from the goat, not for the goat. Right. We'll make it from, and then we'll give it to the mama goat as its baby.
You're morbid. They wouldn't eat grass. They only eat hay then?
Must be a high maintenance thing. What town were they from?
I'm leaving.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
End of this.
Love you. Maybe she didn't hear me. So I love you.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear your phone call.
To mama goat would eat. Yeah, goats are not something I ever want. They destroy everything. Karam, I don't know if you saw her latest one. The skunk with coyote snout and feet, which almost looks still like skunk.
Yeah, we did belly because I thought it would. I did belly. I thought it would look nicer than brown with the black, but maybe brown would look cute.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess if I make 1,000 more of them, I'll
We'll
have some
figure it
time to
out.
play with it. Always calls me back. Well, good for you. He
Who?
usually waits, Eric. He usually waits till I get mad and call somebody else, and then he'll call me back 2 times, but I'm already talking to someone else.
Yeah, she calls me like, ring. Oh, nope, didn't answer. Hey,
I'll
Mom.
call you twice, and then if I'm struggling to stay awake driving home, I'll call my mother because somebody needs to talk to me so I don't kill our family in the car driving home when I'm exhausted.
For the record, she calls me at like 4:20 to 4:40, and I work till 5.
No, that's not true. That's not what I'm calling. It's usually after church.
Let me show that the text that you sent me when I was at work. Hey, cancel my chiro appointment. I can't make it.
Okay, you've been home how often? You get home early all the time.
Not all the time.
You have been.
50%.
Yeah. And I don't.
Yeah.
And I went to the dentist and my appointment was at 3:30 and they didn't bring me in and it was 4:15. They hadn't brought me back yet. And I had a chiropractor appointment at 4:30 and I knew I was going to make it. And it looked bad if I didn't at least cancel it. So I was out of desperation asking you to cancel.
And where was I?
At work. But sometimes
so you got
answer.
mad, but you got mad at me.
No, I didn't. I wasn't mad. I didn't. I understood it. You couldn't control that. It was fine. And I still went to the car. I was just late.
It sucks when I turn my phone on. Hey, can you cancel this? Please cancel. Never mind. Shit.
I wasn't mad. I just didn't want you to call then. Because I did end up going. I was just late. So then it'd be even worse if I show up and you're calling to cancel it. Hey, by the way, Jen can't make it. She's here.
Ruger, so what's funny? That video that I made with the beaver and the roosters got demonetized.
It did.
Yep. It's crazy how they know. Elena, I know it should stop snowing. We got plenty right now.
Inch of ice. Oh, that's terrible.
That's probably worse than the snow we're getting.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, Wyatt. Good job.
Oh, cool.
That's fine.
He deserves it. Don't
yeah.
feel bad. I see an Etsy store in my future.
KRM, that's something.
I like to keep my hands busy. So when we're home or at night, when we're sitting, I like to sew. So it's something that I enjoy doing.
Yeah, and the first one, which was the coyote one.
Yes.
That turned out amazing. And she worked on trimming the eyes.
You still can't see them well in this picture. Yeah, there you can.
You can. You get them the right angle. But
I'm going to try that. I read to use just a slight bit of hairspray too to set it. So I'll try that. But
she's figuring it out.
It's a work in progress. Lots of Googling. Oh man, the poor trees with all that ice. The snow here has been sad too. When I drive through town, we have tons of old trees and there's so many of them with broken branches. It makes me sad.
Ellen, I'm glad you find that hilarious because your family is one that I look at as how I judge my videos of you want some adult humor in it, but with a couple of younger kids, how do you make it not inappropriate? And I just thought that one was that was perfect. Okay, 16 and up probably gets that, but the young ones, that's pretty innocent. So
yeah. I'll never forget when our son first caught on to your dirty joke.
I can't remember what it was.
Hot dog. And then he made a sound he does this kind of groan sound when he knows that you're being bad. And
dirty innuendo.
Yeah. And he did that. And then you were like, you don't know what that meant. And he says, yes, I do. And then, because I ask if you wanted me to grab you a hot dog? And then you said, you grab my hot dog, something like that. And then he was like, she wants you to grab your.
Oh. Yep, he's caught on. We really gotta up our sophistication in these innuendos.
No, now you just do it, and I always tell him, "I'll pay for your counseling."
Yeah, now I do it on
I'll pay
purpose
for
just to
your
annoy him. I'll say something bad, and he just goes.
counseling. Sorry, kid. Oh, thank you, Earl.
Wyatt, for coyotes, I'm gonna try the Duke 550s this year. I haven't used them before, but the Bridger 2 dogless I really like too. I've used them in the past, and I had really good luck with them.
Can fur be washed when it's tanned? You don't want to get the leather wet, do you?
Probably not.
Is it probably more of a dry clean thing?
Yeah,
Or
that's
a
my
spot clean?
guess.
Dry clean or spot clean? Would be
Yeah,
my guess.
I'm guessing. I don't know on that though. Ellen, that's just because Ruger is like a splitting image of me, just like I can fit inside of his head because it's so big. So like he's just like me, but he's a bigger guy than I am. So meat goats, yeah. I wouldn't have mind having some meat goats, but they wouldn't be meat goats. I mean, I raised 20 butcher chickens that I never saw until they were butchered because I couldn't have them here. I had my buddy buy them, my buddy fed them, and my buddy butchered them because I couldn't do it here. She wouldn't let me.
He's not wrong. Fair enough.
I don't think I want to see it either.
I bought him a, what did I buy?
Fox Pro.
Fox Pro, but you've never used it.
Never used it, but this is like the perfect time. We get some warm weather now. Start calling coon. So my big plan next year, what I'd love to do is do some raccoon hunting on my channel. Something I've never done before, but I think it'd be a lot of fun. Nice, Reef. I haven't seen it, Chris. Haven't even messed with it, honestly.
I don't want you to hide inside of my head.
I already am, Ruger. Duke number 2 squares are all right in CMO. That no BS though. That's gonna be hard. They're pretty phenomenal. Tony Tebbs or Tony Teeb.
Yeah. Huh.
Max, my skunks, literally the ones I'm
Don't
catching.
do it.
They're a good choice.
That's my advice. No.
If you have a girlfriend you want to run off.
If you don't ever want to get lucky ever again,
It's worth it. They're beautiful skunks. Look at what you did with them. You made them into beautiful works of art. I'm doing this for you. You can hear the wind howling through the window.
You'll feel it once you're outside.
That's fine. I'll sleep with the beaver and the cocks.
That's fair.
I really want to, Ruger. I've heard of that too, Maximus. Heard that's really good. Evie, yeah, the goats would definitely weed out everything. That's one good thing about them for sure. I can't remember what that was, Ellen.
Your Casey's truck, the wheels were spinning. And you said, yeah, he's screwed.
I don't remember what I said. I remember taking it, but that's fair.
No,
That's
I
fair.
can scoot over. Don't.
No, because you got your feet up on me because they hurt.
It's cozy like this, though.
All right, Evie, you take care.
When did you say your goats are due? I think we need to see some pictures of those once you have some babies. You're so ridiculous.
Why am I ridiculous?
You make me laugh.
Yeah, I could see that, Maximus. I haven't really had an issue with it myself, but I could see what you're saying.
Oh, April. I will look forward to April.
Hey, she's always trying to scoot away from me.
You don't smell like skunk today.
Yeah.
That's a win. I know. I told her I would love to see the pictures. Yes.
Scab, I am 100% heater. And it's terrible for us because she wants to cling to it and I'm too hot. And I like this room right now.
It's like the ice age.
I am borderline sweating. Like I'm warm, but comfortably warm. But
and I'm cold.
If it was another 2 degrees warmer, I'm going to start sweating. And it's probably
62.
It's probably 60. Thanks, Sharif. Appreciate it.
It's hair, Ruger. He's got
Ouch.
a cute little chest hair patch.
Yeah, Broadhead. He was in a little bit of trouble when he went inside.
I think you like the bears more than my Christmas present to you, my school.
That's not true.
Don't think so.
No, they're want to go get that?
No.
No, it's just cool seeing how you can take something from just raw leather like that and fully make something out of it yourself. Is pretty cool. We had a little discrepancy though because she grabbed some skunks to start on that last one, and I'm like, not gonna use that one. That one's my real pretty one that is a wall hanger. So
I didn't care. It wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
Just some of them that you gave me were kind of rough.
Yeah.
So that made it a little tougher. It was a good trial run.
Yeah, we're getting there. I got certain furs in here because I got a whole bunch of tan stuff, but certain ones it's like, yeah,
it's hard to know because
Yeah.
I'd like to start another one, but I don't want to mess.
I'll
up your
separate
stuff.
them
Yeah.
so you can
Be
start
good.
drawing them out so I can cut them for you.
Yep.
Ruger, I'm already married, man. There's no point.
I'll braid it for you, Ruger.
578, yeah. Reef's got some good stuff out there from Nutria to Beaver. Boxy, I rest my case. So I'm fully covered in hair. I'll be your jungle gym.
Oh my God. Oh no.
Yeah, Scab. Me personally, like right now, it's gonna be negative like 5 degrees tonight or something. I'll have my bedroom window open, just cracked just enough to keep it about 50 degrees. Be perfect.
Braid his beard also. It's not as long anymore. That might be
trimmed
tough.
it.
Yeah.
I trimmed it.
Once it gets shaggy again.
Yeah. Which this you probably could.
Yeah, you need a haircut.
Exactly, KRM. And that's the thing. Like, that's actually, I picked up some coyotes from a buddy of mine, and I got hunters that are dropping off coyotes all the time. I've got 26 coyotes in my shop right now that need skinned, and I could pick up another 20 from a buddy of mine tomorrow if I wanted to. So, you got to kind of use them up. I mean, free coyotes are cheap. Let's get them tanned, and if they're in good shape. So, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Yeah, I like the red ones. You had some red ones I wanted. And he's like, no, you can't have those.
This was that red one. No way in heck are we turning this into...
Why? Because my bears aren't good enough?
They are beautiful. But so is this.
Uh-huh.
Just like this is.
You're not going to the bathroom outside, are you?
Of course I am.
Gosh. No, don't go out the slider door then because it's a ton of snow.
Okay, I'll go out the front door.
Just go further than the front step. Them wings. Yeah, Ruger, that's what I call him too. He needs to go get a haircut. It is a pretty coyote. Wouldn't it make a cute bear? My favorite, I think he called it a mane, that it gets so long up here. I just think that's cool. And I like how thin-skinned coyotes are. They're a lot easier to sew. You went inside the house.
I did. I'm guessing as soon as I left, you said something about how I always have to go outside.
I didn't say that. Nope. A fox would be easy. They're thin-skinned.
Oh, fox are extremely thin-skinned.
That'd be pretty.
I'm actually working on if I can get them bought from a buddy of mine out east. If I could pick up 100 reds off him cheap, we'd get them tanned and do that. Because they are extremely thin-skinned compared to anything.
Well, I wouldn't want them to tear.
That would be a problem. They'd almost be too thin. I'd worry. Reef, why would you say that?
I should have scrolled down so you didn't read that one.
Yeah, good luck. That'd be cool, Maximus. The black ones are awesome. I got an opportunity next year, which I don't know if it'll happen yet, but I got invited to go out to the Sand Hills in Nebraska trapping coyotes. I think that'd be pretty fun. Nobody's certified by Lux. How long is that hair, Scab? I gotta ask. My buddy, well, Hoover, he did that.
He did?
Yeah, he donated his hair, which is pretty cool.
My nieces always do too.
Maximus, I don't think you're gonna be able to beat this guy's price. Last time I talked to him, it was like $7 a red. So, yeah, Reef, thanks. All these new furs that I gotta get tanned for her new hobby is gonna cost me an arm and a leg.
Don't be so dramatic. You're the one that encouraged it.
I do encourage it. Yeah, absolutely. I've got about $150 worth of bear, just my expense alone.
Well, you can sell those too then if you want.
No, I don't care. I don't care.
I'm the one that I'm always so nervous to cut them because I don't want to ruin them. And you're like, do it.
You're right, and do it. I'll never be mad at you for making a mistake, unless it costs me money.
Oh, please.
Oh, we kind of do a mixture of both. Is what he's got, I think.
Ace, he talked about possums.
Yep.
We don't have any right now that are tan.
But if I do get some boxes out late season, we're gonna catch a lot of possums. Whose idea? I think I brought it up to you.
Yeah, I wanted to make a bear out of fabric for my nephew, Luca. He isn't even one. And so I had told him if I could do the bear in fabric and felt confident about it, then I would give it a try. And I actually like these. I might not even give Luca the fabric bear I made. I don't think he's as cute as these. So
Would you do one of these?
No,
because they're not.
No, I don't think, because I know her family might be Buddhist, and so I won't. But
Okay.
But maybe I'll redo the bear and Now that I'm more confident, because that's my least favorite. I just didn't do as good a job.
Right.
So
Well, you're learning. I mean, you've never done that before, so.
nope.
Jeff, that makes sense, 100%.
Oh
Joshua, that's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah, that makes sense. Still cheaper than a petting zoo, but does it bring as much joy?
More. Petting zoo would just be miserable.
No, it would not.
KRM, yeah, right. Maximus, it's terrible. Yeah, it should be a lot more than that, but the guy bought them all for $6, so.
Build-A-Bear Trapper style. That's funny.
Yes, I like that. Although if she did say if we did get this going, she's gonna make them Iowa Trapper Bears.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Build-A-Bear.
Patrick, she's already got a full layout. I mean, we have a form that we cut pieces around.
It's not a form. It's a pattern.
Pattern, same
Yeah.
thing.
No, it isn't.
Just like a puzzle.
It's a pattern.
Pattern. Form. Maximus, yeah. I mean, I think the Iowa sale, they averaged probably 12 or 13, which was actually better than I thought it would be. Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, mannequin, kind of like what Next Gen has, watching him in the shop.
He has a mannequin.
He has a female mannequin.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it really is, but it's awesome. She's well endowed.
So you've been looking, huh?
It's a mannequin. Only you would be jealous of a freaking mall mannequin.
Sounds like you enjoyed her.
Don't you have to go to bed?
Right? We've taken our daughter there once, and it was not cheap.
No.
By the time they get clothes and all the accessories, it's ridiculous. Okay.
That's not bad, Maximus. That's for Rez. That's really good. Depends on what your cats are. That wouldn't be bad either. No, Patrick, it's a actual like closed mannequin he's got in the shop.
Why?
I can't remember the story behind it. It was funny, but he got a lot of crap for it on his channel.
That's funny.
Because he showed it in a couple videos. She does like man statues.
What are you talking about?
I had to find you one.
Oh, my yard jockey.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Oh, I bet you do.
I had to fix him up. It was a lot of work.
But now you can enjoy them.
I do. I shared that on a Facebook page, a crafting group, and someone said he looked like Tom Hanks, and it's not something I can unsee. So I call him Tom.
I do see it as Tom Hanks.
Did I save that picture? No, I didn't. But he does look like Tom Hanks.
Go take one real quick.
No.
Why?
I would die in the snow.
No, you wouldn't. You'd just be really cold.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Oh, shoot. No, I'm ready to get back at it. I really don't know if this ground's going to freeze. I don't think it will. I could be wrong, but it wasn't froze when I was pulling a few traps. We're going to get sub-zero pretty quick. You know, we're going to be negative like 15 degrees without wind chill. But you got 1.5 feet of snow on top of the ground. It might not freeze. I don't know. I know it'll insulate it really well, but how well is going to be the thing. Hunting stuff, that's my thoughts. You know, that's if it wasn't froze before, But, I didn't see it getting that sub-zero. I think tomorrow night lows -18 or something like that.
Yeah, this week's supposed to be cold.
So I don't know if it's going to freeze under that snow or not. I don't want a mannequin for mine. No, that'd just be weird. I'll let that be next gen's thing. Plus, I'd get divorced if I had one in my shop.
I'd make her disappear into your carcass pit.
You're so jealous.
He would want a man. You're probably accurate there, Ruger. He likes talking to his man friends a lot more than he does me.
What is that even supposed to mean?
When I'm in bed, who do you sneak off and call?
My guy friends?
Yeah.
But it's once you're in bed.
You could come snuggle me.
What good is that going to do?
Okay. Oh my gosh, Patrick, that's hilarious. Oh no.
That's awesome, PA. I like that.
Oh, that is funny. Read Patrick's.
That is pretty good. I like that. Mystical Mountains, I appreciate it.
Scab. No.
One of those fake. See, we're good with this. We're going to do it now.
No.
I get it, Broadhead. Ruger? No, BJ goes to bed early now. So now it's Ben from Sleepy Creek that I call.
He has guys in the waiting.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I called Ruger one night. We talked for like an hour and a half. It got to like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, I got to be up at 5:30. So now he doesn't even talk to me unless I'm on here.
I don't either.
Talk to me or him?
You. Well, him either.
Wow. Wow. Ellen, you hearing this? Oh, wow. So did I, Ruger. That's why my door is only 34 inches wide, so your head won't fit through it.
Oh my gosh. You were mean.
He's mean first.
No.
Got a lot of fur to finish, a lot of stuff to get done, but I should have done that tonight, but it's too cold. Too windy. I see nothing but innocence out of her, Rigger, so. A penguin bear. That'd be interesting.
Be cute.
Ace, I'm not sure. I got a lot of fur to work, and I'm working on getting something set up so I can film while I'm flushing and stuff. Trying to make jigs. I can put my phone in and have the laptop in front of me so I can still answer questions as I'm flushing because they're here, but the camera's from up here. So trying to figure that one out.
You could just ask me to help.
You're going to do that with 30-some skunks out there.
I've done it before.
I know, for a skunk, but I don't want you to have to do with that. Plus, you're cold and you're tired and you're making bears.
I would do it for you.
Reef, I'm supposed to be going to work, but we'll see how that goes. See if my truck starts. She's got a battery that's definitely getting weaker. I can tell as it gets colder. So
that just means his bed sounds better.
Go up there and try starting my truck right now and see how it sounds. Because this morning, even though it wasn't even that cold, it's like, I'm like, hey, yeah, she's getting weak.
Old girl's tired. Broadhead needs you to do a skinning video.
I've got one out there, Broadhead. She actually filmed it for raccoons, I think. Because you did skinning too, we did skinning and fleshing.
Was it beaver and raccoon?
I think it's just raccoon. I don't think we've done the beaver one yet. No, we did a beaver skinning one.
Yeah, I thought
because
so.
when I cracked the back feet, you
Yeah,
screamed.
I had to, because we had to pause for a minute because I was going to get sick. So.
Oh, it won't be bad getting warm, Ruger. It's just starting is going to be the problem. Scab, I'm working on it. It's just, I'm not sure how to do it yet. Yeah. So, PA, that's actually one thing we went through. And I was supposed to work on Sunday. I canceled that today. If I don't go in tomorrow, we got a 4-day weekend ahead of us. So, hopefully, get a lot of fur work done. Skunk. And if they don't thaw out in the garage, we're just gonna bring them into the basement and go out, see how that goes. So
No, not a chance.
why?
Negatory. Otter cat.
Gosh.
Hey, otter cat.
Oh, cool, Broadhead. Good luck, bud. I
That's
like
awesome.
Reef's analogy here.
Otter cat. Oh, that's cute.
Ellen, I'm glad you noticed that because that's kind of the look I get 87.4% of the time.
Well, don't make bad choices and then you wouldn't get the look. Ruger, my basement is not done yet. Not even close. And I mentioned it when I told him because he was like, I didn't want to sit at home if I didn't go to work. And I said, we wouldn't have to sit at home. We could work on the basement together. And then he was like, well, you could come skin creatures in the garage with me. And I said, no, but we could all work in the basement. And then it didn't go anywhere after that.
I said, anytime you want to work in the basement.
No, you didn't. You said you can come skin creatures in the garage with me. That was your response.
Anytime you want to work on that basement, you tell me and we'll all go down there together.
I did. I said we could do that.
Okay, when are we doing it?
Right now.
At 11.
Might as well.
After a couple drinks.
It'll be creative basementing.
Is that a wall? Yeah, a parallel wall. There's a different realm on the other side. Ruger, yes, that's my skunk projects. Patrick, nah, she hates me and she's a pain in my ass. So
it's not kind.
But that's why we're cute.
No.
Ruger, that's not a spoon in it and stir. You put a blender inside a fish bowl. And that poor fish is struggling right now.
Finish my effing basement, you hussy.
She's got it on the fridge. Replace outlets in kitchen. Finish basement. As far as projects go.
You're welcome.
Because those are equal value.
I'll call Gary the handyman and he'll finish the basement.
Please do. And I hope he comes in here looking like Mr. Saskatchewan on Grown Ups.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Make you happy and you'll get off my ass.
You gonna pay the bill on that one then?
No, I don't have 60 grand laying around for a basement we're never gonna use.
We're gonna use it. What do you mean?
Quentin, how we doing?
And that's the end of You're Alive.
My life or life?
You're alive.
Yeah, fair enough. KRM, a few, yes. Many, no. No, because that's just a role reversal, and that's weird.
I try. He doesn't want that.
God. I'm not even going to say anything I really want to.
What?
Just how you are. Quentin, yeah, snares is something I'm gonna want to do here pretty soon. Snares for cows and cats both. Ruger, no, I've just been drinking a lot. And I pretty much quit drinking after the first of the year. It's only the second time I've really drank, so.
I will win, Ace. Don't you worry. No, Scab. He told me it was better. He's like, oh, he keeps changing it because I wanted to do it in the summer, and then he pushed it to fall, and then to winter, and here we are.
Why should I spend my time off doing?
What do I spend
everything
my time off doing?
What you want?
I get groceries. I take care of our children. I clean the house. I do the laundry. I take care of the pets.
Your pets.
Our children's pets as well.
Okay. Still trying to figure out how I'm looped into this.
I clean our house. I get our groceries.
You get, which I do eat some of the stuff you make.
Excuse me?
But like on my days off, I get my own food, my own groceries.
You eat the dinners I make.
Yeah.
Go jump in that giant ass snowdrift right now.
Which one? There's like 4.
Any, take your pick. I'm so mad at you.
You're always, uh-oh.
What did you put?
I don't know. We're printing something. Your feet that are on me are uncomfortable.
Is that better?
Nope.
Is that better?
You're too close to me. Don't bite me again. That's not fun. Yeah, Boxy, I'm always in trouble.
Not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Children pets, aren't they the same? They can be.
We're going to be on that, what was it, Dr. Phil?
We're closer to Jerry Springer than Dr. Phil.
That's probably fair.
I know you talk to BJ when I'm asleep at night.
Well, BJ listens to me.
He fills the needs that I can't give you.
Jeff, I'll always win in my heart.
No.
Patrick, I'm not a pets guy. Like, drives me crazy.
Not wrong.
Dawn, it's 6 degrees there. That's awesome to know. I'm so happy that we can talk about something else here. I think it's 3 here.
We discussed the mannequin on Dr. Phil.
I don't have one. It's next gen. Unless I'm going to Dr. Phil with him, and then it's weird.
Do you go visit the mannequin?
No.
The well-endowed mannequin. Mine's gone.
What else did you put in this?
It's a Moscow Mule.
Just one?
Mm-hmm.
Or did you like triple it up?
It was a little heavy.
Like me?
Excuse you.
Anyway, so let's talk about something positive.
With the white accents.
I've seen them. Yeah, Maximus. That'd be pretty cool.
Ooh, Patrick, that sounds good. This summer I took our kids to
Renaissance
Fair, and our older son had a friend, and then our daughter, and they went, and there's a mead tent there, and I definitely checked it out. It was very good. I like some mead.
The expensive internet. What do you mean, Ruger? I know we're doing a little reprocessing ourselves. We switched internet. We're getting rid of Dish Network. We're going to get the streaming app since we have good internet now. It's just, yeah. Tired of paying so much money for stupid stuff.
Yeah. We need to tighten our belt a little bit.
Jacob, yeah, it's going to get really cold tomorrow.
Unless you want to become the next Tiger King. Then if you acted crazy like that, I bet we would get on TV and then we'd make money.
Like we're going to have tigers?
Why not?
Because they eat you and you want to pet them.
Well, so.
Great excuse. Great excuse. Ruger, I really want to be on the show alone.
Yeah.
She really wants me to be on the show alone.
You'd come back and your whole shed would be a rooster chicken coop. Go on alone, babe.
I'm coming back.
Oh, ouch.
Hey, you won. I'm good here. I'm not getting yelled at.
That's really hurtful.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You would be like, he could just stay. So don't even go there. Oh, he won? I'll take the money.
Yeah.
And keep him on that island.
Instead of using the helicopter to go pick him up, could you just take me to Hawaii instead? just a thought.
That's fine. Yeah, we're a great couple. Reef, I like to eat turtles. Patrick, we got Starlink now for $120, which is the same price we were paying, but we've got literally, 20 times the speed?
Yeah, it's so...
We were getting, 3 or 4, whatever
terrible.
the thing is, but now we're at, 80 to 100.
Raccoon King, heck yes.
No, it's pretty apparent I'm not that anymore, especially with next gen, so...
Oh... Because we've entered middle age, my love.
Yeah. Old, fat, washed up has-been.
Oh, quit it, you drama queen. You are not a washed up has-been.
I hate dogs running to your... Yeah, so there's a lot of controversy with that here, Reef. With the coyote hunters coming out, normally when we get snow, if they come out during deer season, do they run deer? Does it mess up hunting? It's kind of a big thing here in Iowa. Ace, I'm just sleeping with the garage door locked.
With the roosters.
With the roosters. Randy, there you go. Carry on. Ellen, I'll never hit 2,000 raccoons. I'm okay with that.
All right, I'm gonna go to bed because our daughter will be up at 6. So
I should probably head that way anyway, since I gotta be up in 6 hours too. So
it's a party.
Not a party. I'm tired.
Me too.
I want to get up early tomorrow.
Don't. Unless if you're here, I'm going to put our daughter in your room.
I figured you would. Oh, Ellen, no, we'll be in separate beds. Okay, Scam. I gotcha.
What kind of breeds of dog do they use to deer hunt?
There's probably 2 or 3 they could use pretty easily.
They don't use like Dixie.
No, Dixie'd be too
Is
stupid.
it more like coonhounds?
Yeah, or just the coyote hounds. Something in between there.
Interesting.
And CMO, yeah, we fight like an old married couple.
Because we are.
Plots and curs are the main 2 I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know beagles or walkers, though. Interesting.
Aww. Hound dogs.
Big rabbits. It's a really big rabbit.
Our son wanted red bone, but you were quite against that because of the bark.
I cannot stand a dog that barks.
Well, you got one.
I know.
You knock on the door or a wall or the table and
you see how much it makes me mad.
The instant regret when she does it, she knows she's in trouble too. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Poor Dixie.
Just can't stand a dog barking. Ugh.
Oh, beagles. They're good family dogs too.
They bark too.
But they're still good family dogs. Me.
To me, there was never a family dog. A dog was a tool. That's what we used them for.
Do you see your parents now? Their lab is the fattest dog I've ever met in my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old dogs can learn new tricks.
You want to study something? What do you want to learn?
Oh, go outside. You're done.
I am not. Plot, yeah.
And that's Gary, when he was dating Danielle, they had a plot hound.
Oh, that's what the dog was?
The brindle, yeah. Twixa. Oh, man. That would get old.
That would... I wouldn't handle
not
that.
handle
No.
that well.
My dog's whine being outside because she's not in a fluffy bed or a couch. No. When I was growing up, there was like 2 times in my life the weather got bad enough the dogs came inside. Ever. Yeah, Ruger, same way. If they're just a hay burner, then I can't. There's no point for me.
Dogs aren't hay burners.
No, they're food burners.
Well, we might as well get a pony too then.
Good night, guys.
I'm going to bed. Thanks for letting me crash your life.
And you did do that. You did do that.
You said I could come.
And I'm glad you did.
Take my bear, leave you. There is a mat on that one's tummy too, I noticed. I don't them out before we sew them, but that one has a mat. You
never know it.
I know it. There's a mat on its tummy. So get a pony, they don't bark. Thank you.
No, Bentley just costs lots of money to sit there and not do anything.
Don says it's better with me here. I so appreciate that. Usually he waits till I'm in bed to do them because he doesn't want me on anymore.
No, because you normally want me out there with you helping things. Are you done being angry?
No. Maximus didn't see that bear. Did he see my other ones? I don't know what you did with them.
Maximus, so she has 3 that she's made. This is the first. This is the third one.
Ruger says it makes it worth watching.
The first one she made was coyote with raccoons. Raccoon for the feet and the nose and the ears. And then the second one she made was raccoon with beaver feet and nose. So.
And ears.
And ears. Only the inside of the ears, right? The back side's still coon. The front side's beaver. So
the skunk bear best, Maximus says.
I think I do too, just because it's so everything's different, you know. The stripes really set everything off.
I didn't know that Nubian goats can spit too. Interesting.
Just like llamas.
PA, I want a donkey. I adore them. We go to this place in the fall. One. So do I. So we go to this place in the fall that has them, and he always thinks he's so clever because every year he's like, look, it's a Jenny with a Jenny. Every time.
I do.
And then he says, I have my Jenny. And then I say I have my Jack because it's fair.
Reef.
Is that bad on my part or bad on his part? Which
It's got to be yours.
Please clarify, Reef, because I have a hoodie that I probably wear of yours. So remind me now.
Might not wear it anymore. But if you say it's her, then I'll wear it.
We're waiting, Reef. No pressure.
Yeah, whatever you choose.
Yeah.
Quentin, she doesn't know yet. She's still working on it. She just started with these things, so.
Oh, Adventures with James.
Hey, James, how you doing, bud? Dawn, there's no sleeping in with my daughter. She's up every day at 6 o'clock.
I got confused.
It's pretty easy for you, bud.
All right, I'm going to bed.
All right.
Good night, kids. Don't stay up too much later, okay?
Why would I do that?
Because you're a party animal.
Not really.
Very clearly.
I gotta be up. I'll probably leave at 5, so are we up at 5?
Just stay home.
What am I gonna do if I stay home?
Okay, bye.
Good night.
Good night. Be good.
I'll see you tomorrow after work.
I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'll bring you your tool belt.
What do I say? Karim, you're off to bed. Yeah, I won't be too far from you. Ruger, I will not work in that basement until she goes down there with me. I'm not spending my free time to work on her stuff like that. Unless she's going to be there to help. So, Hana stuff, it's going to be making it to the road. I should be fine. We'll see. But what's going to suck is the getting the truck to start. That's going to be rough. I got a battery probably going bad in my truck. So, she might be a little chilly. Ruger, trust me, she wouldn't. Trust me. I did make that little stipulation earlier. I said, I'll work stuff that you want done if you're willing to help. And we're pretty much at a standstill since. So Maximus Dominion was skinning, so he was just kind of listening there for a while. But I probably should head towards bed too. Yeah, gotta be up in 6 hours. So PA, I don't think you can do that with an automatic that I know of. I'm not a mechanic. I used to do that all the time with my 5-speed, but see you, Reef. Take care, bud. Quentin, you have a good night, man. Ace, no. That's just motivation for me to go to work. One thing I've learned here is do a lot of work that never gets used. I built that deck that summer, and I'll bet I've sat on it 3 times in 4 years, like with people or doing something on it. I built my kids' tree house on stilts that I bet they spent a total of less than 2 hours in since I built it 4 years ago. And it's a it's a tree house about half the size of this room. So with windows and a roof and everything else. So I'm learning my lesson a little bit. Right, PA, yeah. No, like this basement, finishing it's not going to do anything because we'll never go down there. So I struggle with it. But if she wants to spend time down there, we'll do it. But she won't. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. I'm shot. Been a long day. I'll probably go start the truck now and see if she'll even turn over. Uh, See how the skunks are thawing out in the shop, and we'll see. Ruger, it's too big. We got about a foot and a half right now on the ground, James, with wind blowing like crazy. So yeah, Scab, that's kind of my plan if it won't turn over now. Which I mean, she's still been starting every day, but you can just tell she doesn't have that cold cranking power that she did. So Ace, I'll bet this one was entertaining. Yeah, I got a charger in the shop, Ruger, and I'll probably throw it on it tonight. But anyway, guys, appreciate it. Always fun. We're gonna get out there. I'm not done yet. We're just waiting for this stuff to kind of change. Um, we gotta get the snow somewhat out of here. We get some temperatures where the highs are in the low 30s, upper 20s at the end of the month, with the lows of being 20. These raccoons are gonna move again, and we're gonna chase them. Not crazy hard, but I've got to at least break my record, and I need 13 more. 13 more coon is what I need. So, which is pretty ridiculous. But we're gonna do everything we can to hit it, and at least hit 1100. Uh, Doing what I can. You know, it's tough. With a family and a job, and then especially like my dad getting hurt, dealing with that stuff. It's been a rough year for me. It really has. But you can only do so much. Push as hard as you can, but at the end of the day, you know, I got so much other stuff going on in my life other than trapping. So that's tough. That makes it really, you're only limited to so many hours a day to focus on it. Um, it's just tough. So I appreciate it, Wyatt. Really do, bud. You take care. Everybody have a good one, and yeah, we'll get through it. Yeah, James, we talked about it a little bit. Um, we'll get there. Yeah, Ellen, it is. It is hard to find. I feel like I do a good job of it. Sometimes I'm very much encouraged that I don't, but it's tough, especially like this week. This last Monday was my first day off since Christmas. Worked 13 days in a row, and I was just burnt out, shot. Uh, is what it is. But we got a lot of fur to work. We got hopefully a few more coon to catch. Work the hours I can. Deal with the storm. I got to get groceries for my parents on Tuesday. Uh, yeah, we'll figure it out. But anyway, appreciate everybody stopping in here. Always fun talking trapping and getting harassed and harassing people back. So uh, even Reef and Otter, but yeah, especially Ruger. Yeah, he probably earns it the worst. But anyway, you guys take care. Appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.